Hello everyone, and welcome to Virtual Fire Service Day 2020. I am Fernando Pelaez, and I am the Fire Chief of the Montebello Fire Department. Due to COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order still in place, we can't bring the public into our fire stations. So what we decided to do is put together a live Virtual Fire Service Day and bring the Firehouse to you.
Welcome to the Montebello Fire Department Fire Service Day Virtual 2020. My name's Scott, and I'm going to be guiding you through this tour and demonstration today inside the Firehouse. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We're going to have a good time. Let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you Station 55. Right here you can see this station has a lot of history. It's been around for a while, and I absolutely love this station. It's the busiest station in the Montebello. We tend to run anywhere from about 8 to 12 calls every day from this station. Here's engine 55, and what we call here is this is the apparatus bay. Lots of vehicles, lots of stuff, lots of equipment. This is where we respond to our 911 calls on a daily basis. This is where we do it. This is kind of our hub of the Firehouse. So let's keep walking. This is a working fire station right now. So they could get a call and things can go, things could change, and it'll just be me and you guys and nobody here. But it is what it is. This is a working fire station. So let's just, we'll work through it and go from there. There's the chief, two chiefs, and we'll say hi to them. Let's go take a look inside. Come with me into the station. We got the secret code I can't show you. Thank you. And we're inside the most important room in the Firehouse. We are inside the kitchen. That's where the magic happens. A lot of history in this kitchen. We're going to talk about that later. What's up, brother? How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. What's your name?
Good. Brandon Clark.
Brandon Clark, man. Thank you for being on camera. Thank you for serving the city of Montebello.
Welcome.
How long you been here?
6 months, sir.
6 months. Okay, so Brandon is a probationary firefighter, and he's doing real good. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is some of the stuff we use here at the Firehouse. This thing here, this is where the magic happens, right? And who are you, brother? Introduce yourself.
Tony Torres, sir.
Tony, introduce yourself. Say hi to the entire community of Montebello.
How you doing, Montebello? Nice to meet everybody.
What's your position, Tom?
I'm a probationary firefighter.
Probationary firefighter. Man, you know what? Being on probation is not an easy job. It's pretty hard work, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
One of the hardest jobs you've ever done?
Yes, sir, but it's very fun. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to be here. I'll tell you what, once you are done with probation, it is an amazing feeling that you can't replicate. I can promise you that, right? Oh, we have a captain here.
Oh, how you doing?
Captain, introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Vernon Cresswell.
Vern?
Captain paramedic with the city of Montebello.
Man, how long you been in the fire service, Vern?
26 years now.
26 years you've dedicated yourself to the fire service.
I have.
You know what? Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Proud to serve. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll be back. Let's continue the tour here. So this is our training room, our conference room. We do our training and we do all types of stuff in here. We do all our medical training, CE training for our paramedics. We're in here a lot, to be honest with you. We don't just sit on the couch when we're hanging out between calls. It's a constant learning, training environment, okay? So we'll come back out now and we'll go take a look. Some of the stuff on the walls here, I know it's very dark, but these are pretty cool patches, really cool pictures behind us. And we'll come back in here with a little more light. That's a bathroom. We don't need to check that out. All right, what's in here? Now I'll let the cameraman go in there and take a look. Yeah, this is where we do, this is a business, right? So this is where we do our administrative work. A lot of things happen here. And we're back here in the apparatus bay. All right, there. Do we sell patches? Right now I'm not 100% sure. You can DM me later and we can talk about it. Troy. Okay, we miss you too. Danny, what's going on? I like seeing all these comments. We're going upstairs. All right, this is where the magic happened. You can see there's a lot of cool stuff on the walls, all the shirts for a breast cancer awareness that we've made and we promote to the public to do fundraising. So coming upstairs. So this is where the firefighters sleep. How old is that? Pretty cool, huh? So this is where we sleep. And it's just kind of what you think. This is where we sleep at night between calls. This is where we get our rest. It's very important. And I'm going to show you something that you're going to love. Look at this. Not too many pull holes still in service these days in firehouses. Pretty cool. Troy. Let me see that. I want Troy. Troy, do me a favor. Slide down that pole nice and safe. I'm going to show everybody what it looks like to slide down a pole. We use this in the middle of the night, nice and slow. There we go. Woo! It's about a 20-foot drop, so got to be real safe. Got to love the old tradition pole hole. All right, let's go out downstairs. All right, coming back down the stairs. Yeah, you see Troy? Troy is going to be hopefully working for us one day once he's done with Rio Hondo Fire Academy. And we're going back outside. I want to show you the building that we call the Butler Building. We carry a ton of supplies and things of that nature. We have our backup engines, our backup trucks. Okay, so you can see we have a backup truck here, right? Just in case our frontline truck, the one we normally use, breaks or has kind of a mechanical issue, no big deal. We just switch our equipment over to here. So due to COVID, we're not able to go to the gym right now. So what we did was made a makeshift gym right here in the Butler Building. And this is a big part of what we do. We also have all our turnout gear, our spare stuff here. This is where we wash our turnouts. Just so you know, every fire we have, we make sure our gear gets cleaned professionally with these extractors because we don't want to get all those carcinogens on us, and that's how we wash our gear. All right, now let's go check out outside. So again, this is the Butler Building. Many of our supplies and stuff we use on a daily basis, we come out here to restock. Always have emergency water. We have our hose rack, and we'll keep walking outside. We'll keep walking outside. So this is the Butler Building. Again, this is where, look at that nice beautiful brush rig right there. So we take that rig out when we have a brush fire assignment. A little bit different than our normal engine we use on the street. This thing is more built for the wildland and brush setting. And it's a beautiful rig. I'll open up the door here just so you can kind of see what's going on in the back. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer while we're doing this live, just go ahead and type your question out in the comments. But there you go. Look at that. Byron, you getting that? All right, let's check out the front seat. And then after this, we're gonna get straight into some live demonstrations. I appreciate you all hanging out and watching with me. I wanted to do this tour of the firehouse before we got started. Hey Gabby, yeah, the difference in the vehicles, this one we're looking at right now is built for the brush fires. It's got bigger tires, bigger wheelbase, holds a different amount of water, stuff like that. We bring that out for brush fires. Miss you guys too. Molly? All right, so this is gonna be the car we're gonna chop up a little later. We're not gonna do that right now, but thank you for the donation of the vehicle. We're gonna show you what it's like to chop up a car a little bit later. But right now, let's start our first demo. We're gonna go into the aerial raise of the truck. And we have the truck. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this. We call this a tiller truck. And we'll find our engineer here in a minute and we'll explain some stuff. Who is the engineer today, sir?
Hi, I'm the engineer today. My name's Joey Bonilla. Montebello Fire, been here since 2002.
Yep.
This is truck 55. It's a 2002 ladder truck.
Yep.
It's an American LaFrance tractor with the LTI trailer, 100-foot aerial ladder.
Wow, she's gorgeous. Joey, why is there two steering wheels on this truck? I know there's a steering wheel there, and there's a steering wheel over there. What is that all about?
All right, this is a tiller truck. So a tiller truck meaning there's a tillerman. Tillerman is the guy in the back. So today the tillerman's going to be firefighter True Love, and his job back there is to steer the rear of the vehicle. We're able to make quick U-turns. We're able to back up quickly. So Montebello does have a few tiny streets and tight areas, so we're able to go up hills, up like up around Liberty.
Yep.
And we're able to go little tight streets down on the south end.
Yep. So basically with Joey, thank you very much. Joey's basically telling us this big giant truck. How long is this truck, you think? Probably what, 25, 30, oh whatever. How ridiculously long is this truck?
Well, this truck was actually, at one point, this truck was almost 50 feet and
Wow.
it was too long.
They brought it in?
Yeah, so they
So
cut
guys,
off
we're almost at 50 feet on this truck, and I'm telling you, this thing can take turns almost as good as a Tahoe can. Literally, anything a Tahoe can get through, this thing can darn near get through. Let's go say hi to the back driver, aka the tillerman. And this is basically a walking toolbox. Joey, everybody's saying hi to you on camera here. I think your family's watching. Hey, who's up there? Hey, this is Captain America, folks. Say hi. Nick, introduce yourself.
My name is Nick Truelove. I've been here for coming up on a year on May 26th. I'm really stoked to be finishing up probation.
Good, good. We're happy to have you here, Nick.
Yeah. I'd be happy to be here.
Nick, how long have you been here? How many months? Well, you're on 14 now, or?
11, so I'm coming up on my year.
Oh, he's coming up on his year.
Yeah.
He's doing really good in probation. He's already on the tiller spot, and he's on probation still, which says a lot. A lot of times, some of our younger firefighters can't get on this position until they're a few years in. But Nick is kicking butt, and he's back there driving the back of the truck today. So we'll get this thing started here. Let's fire up this engine. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we raise this stick up, aka the ladder. We call that our main ladder. And we're going to bring this thing up. We're going to bring it up, and Nick's going to probably climb up about 50 feet. Let's fire this thing up, Joey, and raise this stick.
All right.
All right, let's get this thing started. You are going to hear a lot of noise. It's going to be loud. But do me a favor, just stay focused with us. We're going to go up top a little bit too and really get a bird's eye view of what's what. You're going to see these outriggers right here. They're going to come out and they're going to stabilize this truck. We're going to take the weight off the truck and put it onto the concrete. All right, I'm going to give you a front shot view here. I'll tell you what, I've been on the job almost 20 years. Looking at this truck like this right now never gets old. Never. That's Captain Wells. He's been on the department forever. Strong captain, very knowledgeable. So you can hear the truck. It went into a high RPM. And we're trying to maximize how much power we can get out of this truck. Now let's watch it. We're going to come over and watch Joey. This is how we control the stick.
Pin it.
Okay, safety factor. He's pinning it, stabilizing the truck. Again, we're going to be taking the weight off the wheels and putting the weight on there. Keep it safe. And Joey's up on the stick up there. You can be a firefighter. You will be a little firefighter. And look at that. Woo! All right, so how fast we can raise that ladder up? It's about a 2 to 3 minute operation max. We use this ladder for rescue and for delivering a massive amount of water for fires. And I hope I'm not yelling into the camera because I can't hear myself. This ladder will go over 100 feet tall. Go, Joey, go! Looking good. Joey's one of our best engineers here. He's extremely knowledgeable, been with the department a long time. All right, Nick, let's tell me, so we got Nick here, our tillerman, and you can see he's wearing a safety belt. He's wearing a harness belt where he can actually lock into the ladder, and that way when he can let go of the ladder completely and he's completely safe. He can use his arms, he can control the nozzle, things like that. Nick, you ready to climb, brother?
Ready to climb.
You ready to climb, sir? All right.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna get a sip of water here and we'll watch him. Thanks, man. There he goes. True love. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right, I'm gonna turn around because the sun's messing me up. And he's going all the way at 50 feet. Now again, this ladder can go over 100 feet, but we're only raising it to 50. Yeah, being on the truck is a blessing. It's a really fun job, Raider. Look at that. Now he is way up there, guys. Now what he's gonna do, he's gonna lock in using that belt I showed you earlier. He's gonna be safe, and now he has both hands. Wave, there we go. Look at that. All right, looking good. All right, thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Everybody say thank you to Nick. He climbed that stick for us. Tell you what, you can't be afraid of heights in this job. If you are afraid of heights, you gotta find something else to do. It's the way it is. All right, I love it. Now we're gonna come back to the truck a little later when we tear this car apart, but let's go check out our Steel Horse engine 55. Go check out 55. Thank you, Joey. We did a little tour of the truck. Okay. We did a little tour of the station, and I think it's about time to show a little bit of engine 55. What do you think? Sam, did you say hi yet?
I didn't say.
Well, let's introduce Sam. Sam, I love this guy. What a great personality, a great smile. Introduce yourself.
I'm Sam Sabella. I've worked here for almost 2 years now. Loving it.
Yep.
Loving serving the people here.
Well, we love you. We love having you. We're actually blessed to have you, and we're blessed that you're here to serve the community of Montebello. Thank you for what you do every day.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's check this engine out.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you can see I'm just going to pan out a little bit. This is a beautiful engine. If your engine's not red, I don't know what to tell you. Over here, we're very traditional. We like wooden ladders and red paint. What's going on, A-Ron? What's up? MJ, Danny, everybody. Kesley D, say hi. Thank you for saying hi. Let's go ahead and let's check out the back. Let's see where the hose and stuff is. Jesse, why don't you explain what we kind of carry, the different sizes of hose?
Sure. So on our left side, we carry our 4-inch hose. This is what we would call supply hose. So this is going to supply the engine with water that we could use to fight fire.
Okay. So you see that, guys? What Jesse just said. This is a big hose. We connect this to our fire hydrants. That way, this is how we get water delivered to the engine, and the engine takes that water, uses the pump that's inside the engine to push it out to a tack hose. Why don't you show me what an attack hose looks like right there?
Typically, an attack hose is going to be a little bit smaller.
Yep.
Something that we could manipulate a lot better. This is right here is an 1 3/4 hose.
Okay.
And it's double jacketed, so it allows us to maneuver around homes and objects.
Good.
And it won't pierce the hose.
Right.
And you won't.
So it's a little bit thinner, Jesse was saying, than this really, really thick stuff over here. You can see it's almost a 1/2 inch thick. That stuff's a lot thinner. It's for us carrying the hose on actual fire attack, carrying inside a house, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and close that, and let's keep going around. All right. Why don't we go check out the ladder? So why don't you talk a little bit about that ladder? Los Angeles Fire Department, thank you for tuning in.
So this right here is our 24-foot extension ladder.
Okay.
As you can see, it's wooden. It is a little bit heavier. However, they hold their integrity a lot better when exposed to fire. So you might not be able to tell, but there's also another ladder that's right behind this one.
So there's actually 2 ladders here that Jesse's saying. It's hard to tell, but there's actually 2 ladders. And what's the other ladder?
The other ladder is what we call a roof ladder. So you can see in the front, there's 2 hooks that we'll be able to attach onto a pitched roof. And allows us to ventilate over that roof a little bit better.
So different ladders have different purposes, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. And again, we're traditional here in Montebello. We're like LA City, LA County. We like wooden ladders. There's the eternal argument of wood versus aluminum. They both have positives and they both have negatives. Here we choose to use wood, and we've done that for a very long time. Let's go take a look at. Let's open up some of the compartments. Like, where's all the EMS supplies, the medical supplies?
It's actually right here.
Look at that, guys.
Yeah. So
look at that. So this is the bread and butter of what we do. So most of our calls that we run here in the fire service are actually not fire calls, they're medical calls. they're 911 calls. And we have to be ready for pretty much any kind of call. Every firefighter here in Montebello is actually a fully certified state California paramedic. We're not just EMTs, we're actually paramedics, so we're able to give narcotics, IVs, infusions. We're able to defibrillate you with that, stuff like that. And you can see these drug boxes. We call them drug boxes, or AKA starter boxes. There's a lot of stuff in there. You really have to be sharp and know what you're doing to use this stuff. There's really no room for mistakes when it comes to paramedicine. So hats off to all our paramedics and EMTs out there. What's going on, Montebello PD? I'm glad you can be joining us today. Montebello PD and Los Angeles Fire Department are watching us. All right, Jesse, why don't we show us some of the fire hose appliances here?
Sure. So we carry some of the nozzles and fittings in this compartment up here. We also carry our forcible entry tools just underneath that.
Okay, so basically, these are a bunch of tools that we use on a fire call of some sort. And these are heavy-duty tools. So whether it's a car fire, an extrication, we got sledgehammers, things like that. All this stuff's really heavy and dangerous, and it's just part of the job of what we do. Okay, so let's go check out the. What do you say? You want to check out the back where the firefighters sit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go check out the cab.
Where I sit.
Yeah, let's go around that side. Say hi to Byron, everybody. You can check him out on Instagram, Jackson's Journey. Here we go.
So I sit right behind the captain.
Okay.
And this is my gear.
So you can see where Jesse's showing us. This is where he sits. This is position for the day. This is where our firefighter paramedics sit. You can see there's just an absolute massive amount of gear and tools back here that are, I can't even begin to start to explain every one of them. We have our self-contained breathing apparatus here. And we have so much stuff here. All right, let's go into the front seat. Well, let's see where the captain, Jesse, why don't you show us where the captain sits? All right, so this is the captain is the boss. He's the manager of this engine, as you can say. He runs this engine on a daily basis on all calls and all training. And his main goal is to make sure that everybody's safe, right? So look at that. So this is called a mobile computer, CAD, some people call it. And this is where we get our calls. And he can see all the information. We can use apps and stuff like that, and map apps to find it. Even though we don't really ever need to use maps because our engineers are so squared away they can get to any street with their eyes closed. Thank you, good job for your saving lives and your hard work. Hey, thank you, Pata. I thank you for your hard words. Tigressa, thank you for your kind words as well. And we'll go check out where the driver sits. All right. All right, let's see the engineer. This is his spot. And look at that. So the engineer has, I'm gonna go up there with you. Ooh. You can see how many controls and buttons and how many things this engineer is responsible for. I mean, there's a lot of responsibility, right? When you sit in the seat. For you driving, you being an engineer, it is the best seat in the house, but it's also one of the most responsibilities, right? Very dangerous. Driving code 3 with lights and sirens off on the city. It's no joke. We take driving code 3 very serious. Okay, so you heading now? All right, guys. Look, engine 57. Engine 57 actually just is getting an emergency 911 call right now. This is not planned. This is not fake. We're gonna go off course here. Again, I'm winging this. There is no script here today, folks. And we're gonna see engine 57 take off. So guys, like I said, this is a working firehouse. We just lost an engine, but it's okay. We're gonna continue on. And here we go. See, already we're gonna have to. There we go. This is what we do, folks. Cool, again, this is not scripted. We're in a working fire station here. We're gonna get calls, and I better get this demo finished before I lose all my engines. The truck crew, you can see they're in full turnouts. They're gonna be taking this car apart. The main thing we have to focus on is safety. And you can see they're in full gear. They have goggles, they have gloves on, stuff like. I'm actually gonna stand back a little because I don't want to get any debris on me. Truck 55 putting in work. You see what he did? He's popping tires.
No, we're good.
It's the first thing he did.
My tires have been out.
He popped it. And the reason why he's popping the tires, guys, is he needs to stabilize this vehicle before we can get started. There's nothing more dangerous than starting to extricate a vehicle and the vehicle moves on you and we have firefighters near it. So we don't do anything until the vehicle is 100% stabilized. And you can see there's a stabilization block there. We call them chock blocks, aka step chock. Popped another tire. And he's nicks going through, breaking all the windows. Just as easy as that. Just as easy as that. Oh yeah, that's stash. You guys catch that stash right there? You saw that. We're not kidding, that's no joke right there. Alright. So we're going to take this part apart. Auto extrication is an extremely important part of what we do. You guys know how many accidents there are on a daily basis all around town, Los Angeles, everywhere. And you have to be skilled on taking a car apart professionally, efficiently, and safely. I can't tell you how much training we do on cars and taking these apart. There's a lot of different ways to take a car apart, but this is one of them. And let's get up a little closer here and see what's going on. So what are you actually doing?
So what we're doing is we're going to spread the metal here on the vehicle.
Okay. There you go. I'm going to step back a little. So he's getting a purchase point, right? We need a place to start, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's using the spreaders right now, which back in the day they used to call those things the jaws of life. I'm sure you've all heard of that. And this car, let me tell you, there is so much pressure and hydraulic force in these tools, it's ridiculous. I mean, these things can literally do some damage, and they could do damage to the car, they could do damage to us. It's a very, it can be very dangerous, but we train a lot. The ladder, what's the proper way to ladder on your shoulder? There's a lot of different ways you can ladder on your shoulder. It depends what your department does. And I'm going to come back around the other side. You can see they've broken all the windows. And we're going to try and pop these doors off. And we're going to show you how fast it is to pop doors off. And again, this is no car is similar. Every car is a little different, right? So this is not an exact science. This is not a script. This car is not rigged. This is not a toy Hollywood car. This is a real car that was donated to us so we could show you guys at home. Okay, I'm going to give you a close shot here. There we go. There's one, and you can see the captain is actually holding the door. That's Captain Cox. He's been with the department about 20 years now. Great guy. We're happy to have him. And he is getting busy. Yes, we are doing a bunch of stabilization techniques. You can see we have step chocks. We have everything. And look at that. Bye-bye door. First door off. You see that? Hey, E-Raider, thanks for hanging out, E. I'll see you guys. There goes Joey with the door. We don't need that door anymore. Bye-bye. So now, if there was a patient in the back seat, we'd actually have access 100% to that patient. And here we go. He's making another purchase point.
What's that? I'm not going to be able to get that.
There we go. All right, guys, look at this. You see how easy we popped that door off in about, what, 60 seconds, 2 minutes? That's not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Sometimes the car can be so beat up and so blasted from an accident, it takes us a little longer. This car's in pretty good shape. And they'll continue to just demantle this car one by one. One by one. And again, this is not a script. We're doing it for real here. A lot of this is starting at a point, and if that's not the point that you like, you go to a different point of the vehicle. Find yourself a good purchase point and get these doors popped. Look at this. Thank you, whoever donated your car to us. We appreciate it. Let's do inside the car view here. Look at that. I'm gonna get you a cool view. And he's gonna go ahead and try to pop off another door. There he goes. I'm going to come around so we get a better view. This is vehicle extrication, folks. God forbid you are in an accident and you cannot get out because due to the crash, we cut the car out for you and we take you out of it safely and efficiently. Again, he's wearing all his PPE. And the door is off. Woo, door is gone. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, guys. We want to say thank you, Truck 55. They gave us a real quick demo on how to take a couple doors off. They took 2 doors off and stabilized this vehicle within about 5 minutes, which is pretty darn good. Thank you, guys. Let's go over and check out, see what's back inside the station, huh? Come on. All right. So we're going back in. Here goes the kitchen. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is where the magic happens. Look, and it looks like somebody's setting up for lunch. All right, what are you guys doing? Let's take a look.
Making a little salad.
All right.
Getting salad ready for lunch.
Woo! You guys better invite me, right?
Yes, sir.
I wish I could have each and every one of you watching here at the Firehouse to eat, but sadly we can't bring anybody in right now due to COVID. But this is what we do. We'll all gather here and we'll work together and we'll cook a nice couple meals. We'll cook a dinner, we'll cook a lunch, and there's a lot of tradition here in the Firehouse when it comes to cooking. That's just a very traditional thing of what we do, right? Yeah. I actually have a chief here I want to show you. Hey, he's our battalion chief.
Hi, Scott.
Thank you. I'm going to
Instagram.
Say hi, Chief. We're very happy to have you here in Montebello. How long have you been in the fire service, sir?
I've been in the fire service for over 30 years now with multiple agencies. I've been with Montebello now for about 14 months.
Wow.
I'm one of the shift commanders, and you'll see me on the Instagram as I'm also the public information officer. So thanks to everybody who continually supports the Montebello Fire Department and our firefighters. And on behalf of Fire Chief Pelaez and the 51 members of the fire department, we're very proud to be your Montebello Fire Department, and we're always here should you ever need us 24/7.
Awesome. Thank you. And we're happy to have you. We're lucky to have you, sir.
Thanks, man.
All right. All right. So again, let me just talk about a little bit of the history of what we do here. So cooking is extremely important. This is where we get a chance to talk. This is where you get a chance to tell stories, laugh. I mean, everything. I mean, the stories are going to be good, they're going to be bad, they're going to be emotional, they're going to be happy. A lot of stuff happens at this table. We get a bond here, and just to be honest with you, this is where we get a chance to be just human beings. I really love coming in the Firehouse in the morning and seeing this table full. Everybody's drinking coffee, everybody's laughing, everybody's telling stories. It truly is one of the most special places in the Firehouse, and it's very traditional for us to do that. Can you talk about a rookie dinner? So what do you guys do? So at the end of a rookie,
at the end of your year,
end of your probation,
you have a dinner where you bring your family, all the guys from the different stations get together, and you cook dinner for everybody, and you just go over the year that you had and your success, and the battles that you overcame, and just talk as a family and spend that time together.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
It is very cool.
Yeah, and when I first got hired, I didn't know how to cook. And I got to tell you, it's not good going into a fire station when you don't know how to cook. You could probably vouch for that, right? This is not you. I'll tell you what, all you younger people that are trying to become firefighters right now, you better go in to know. You better learn some recipes.
Absolutely.
Practice at home. Practice with your family, your wife, whoever it may be. But you definitely don't want to come in here without recipes, because you're going to get shunned.
Oh yes, you are.
All right. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it. So another thing what happens when we're getting cooking here is we get calls. We get calls while we're cooking. Here we go. There should be somebody coming down the pole hole right here. I don't know if he's up there. Usually he'll be up there. Nobody in the pole hole. Oh, that's because he went on a call? Okay.
600.
Yeah. The guy who was supposed to be there, he's not there. No big deal. Let's watch them all get started. So the truck and the engine just got a call. So they're going to get ready. We're going to have to get out of their way. And there they go. Let's see them get dressed. Again, we usually do this. It takes about, 60 seconds to get dressed in full turnout gear. Doesn't make a difference if you're in a full sleep in the middle of the night. 60 seconds is our time. Time is crucial in the fire service. 10 seconds can be the difference between life and death. We understand that. So I promise you, we take our time and our response times very serious here in Montebello. All right, I'm gonna get out of the way a little bit because I don't want to get run over by this engine and this truck, but they are responding on a call. And here we go. All right, we're gonna stay out of their way. Again, this is a busy little city. Montebello is 8.3 square miles, but I tell you what, we definitely keep us busy, and that's what we like. We want to continue to serve you. It doesn't make a difference if there's 2 calls or 500 calls or 10,000 calls. We're here to serve you, and we're going to run every single one of them. We're very fortunate all to be here working for you, the community of Montebello. And the engine is going. They're getting ready to go. It's going to get a little loud, everybody, so please watch your ears. The boys are going on a run. It's going to get a little loud, I'm sure. There we go. There they go. Woo-hoo! Got to clear traffic, right? Got to clear traffic. And that is it, guys. That's what we do. Okay, I'm gonna let out a little secret for you. Just so you know, that was a staged response. There is nothing burning down in the city right now. I just want you to know that I don't want anybody to get nervous. That was a staged response. The reason why we did that staged response is because we wanted to show you what it's like and how fast we respond to calls, okay? So I'm glad, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go into the fire chief's office and let's take a look at that. We're back in, I'm going to show you the battalion chief's office, and I'm going to actually show you the fire chief's office. This is where a lot of the major decisions in the fire department, the business side and the operational side are made. So Battalion Chief Wilkes, who you saw earlier today, this would be his office. Battalion Chief Lopez, this would be his office as well, and Webb. A lot of work gets done in here. All right, so let's go check out the fire chief's office. Fire chief is the boss of the fire department. He runs everything. He's the boss. Hey, the fire chief is here. I didn't even know you were here, Chief. How are you, sir? How are you? It's good to see you. Do you mind if we take a look at your office?
Absolutely. There it is.
So this is where the boss, this is where he stays. I absolutely love this office, and look at these cool antiques. Someone's a Dodger fan, I see, huh? Look at that. Look at that old Montebello leather. Gorgeous. And this is where a lot of the operational decisions and business decisions and budgeting decisions are made in this office, right? Never forget, the fire department is a business and a service, right? And if we don't mind, we'll talk to the chief for a minute if he lets us.
Absolutely.
And Chief, how long have you been with the city of Montebello?
I've been here 32 years with the fire department, city of Montebello.
Wow, wow. And what did you start as? Did you start as a paramedic or a firefighter? Or?
I actually started as a reserve firefighter.
Wow.
In 1985.
So you're an auxiliary here?
I was here.
In 85?
And I promoted through the ranks.
I actually didn't know that, by the way. So pretty cool. So Chief actually started here as an auxiliary. We actually have an auxiliary program that we're developing right now. It's engaged. If you're a younger person, you want to be involved in the fire service, check out the website that we have here online, and I'll put the links at the end of this video so you can see. Check it out. How long did it take you to become a fire chief, and why did you want to become a fire chief?
It was not my career path.
Okay.
I always wanted to be a captain.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed being a captain for so many years. But as time went by, I saw the need and the opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's actually been an honor to lead this organization and be the fire chief. It's a very rewarding, and you're involved in honestly the decision making and
Oh, yeah.
And the direction and the vision and the mission of the organization. And it's truly a dream come true for me. I'm so proud to serve this community and all the city of Montebello.
We're lucky to have you, Chief.
It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, I know this being in this position, any position in the fire department, there's a sacrifice, there's a dedication. It's not a 9-to-5 job. It's a lifestyle.
That's right.
This job does not stop when you go home. This is a dedicated job that you take on. I hope each and every one of you who is watching right now that wants to become a firefighter knows that, understands that, and hopefully one day you can be standing here with me and the chief, offering you a job one day. Dreams come true, you guys. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the demonstrations and the tour today here in the Montebello Firehouse 55. We're happy to have you, everybody here in the city of Montebello. We're happy you tuned in. We wanted you to bring you in for a day to show you what it's like. It's a beautiful day here in Montebello. It's National Fire Service Day, and sadly we couldn't bring you in, so we brought it to you anyway. I want to thank everybody here, staff, the Battalion Chief Wilkes, for making this day possible and making it happen. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Scott. We want to thank Scott and of all, the city leadership, the mayor, the city council, city manager and assistant city manager, and all the city staff.
Yes.
We'd like to also thank the man behind the camera, Byron. You can follow him at Jackson Journeys on Instagram. And on behalf of Fire Chief Pelaez and your Montebello firefighters, we're very thankful that you continue to support us in the community every day with all the gifts and just the friendly waves and the smiles. And we're very proud to be your fire department and your firefighters. And we just thanks for always being there for us. Thanks, and have a great day and be safe.
Thank you guys. Have a blessed day. Be safe. We'll see you soon.